Ahoy, hoy, everybody!
Ahoy, hoy, friends!
Happy Friday! Hope you are all having a good Friday. We're having a good Friday so
We
far.
are.
We're here aboard the USS TrickyBricks with our awesome backdrop made by Albert Lee.
Thanks, Albert.
Which is an awesome one to use
Ooh.
for this week. I love it.
There we
I
go.
feel like completely in control here at the control
I do.
panel.
Hailing frequencies open.
Yes, Captain. All right. Well, let's see. So we have got a bunch
do we
of stuff
have?
to do today.
Of course
Just
we
a bunch
do.
of things to talk about and do and look
Well,
at and talk about. So there
Fridays
we go.
are always exciting because we get to show all the stuff you made for the challenge, and we have a very exciting challenge coming up.
Yes, and then we have a new one coming up that we'll be talking about in a little bit. But first, let's see. How about we look at pins?
Disney pins.
I think it's pins time.
Yeah, I might be branching out. We have shown so many Disney pins. I'm going to a classic here, one of my very favorite, Oswald playing the banjo. Is Clicky helping us out?
Doing his job.
Let's see, I'm going
here.
to get it even closer.
Here.
Thanks for your patience while we come into focus.
Hang on. I'm gonna.
Oh,
There
right
we
there.
go.
Look at that. Oswald is so happy with his long banjo.
And I am sporting this awesome from Joel Marbella, this awesome Gaston pin. He's so cute, and I love his raised eyebrow.
I just want you to know that behind the scenes here, the wizard of TrickyBricks is manually pulling focus on another screen. Because Clicky was on vacation.
I gotta do what I can. I mean, that's not me, but yes.
The wizard behind the curtain.
The wizard behind the curtain, exactly.
There we
So,
go.
my goodness, we have so much to talk about today. So, we do have some Lego news. We have...
We made a speaking appearance.
We did. We made a speaking appearance last night at Menlo College for our friend Laura Koo, who is in Baylug with us. So
That's our home Lego users group locally here in the Bay Area.
Yeah, it was really fun. We have a sort of new member of TrickyBricks staff over here. So Monica Berry has taken over posting about the new challenges after they happen, and she's posting those up to the Discord, to the TrickyBricks website, and all that stuff, so that those will always be up. Because she's gonna, I know, do a way better job of it than me. Fridays are just a really busy day. So
well, you notice how many names there are on the credit screen at the end of our show. This is an ensemble show. Even though mostly you see the two of us up here.
Right. Well, it's really helpful because they're like I said, Fridays are busy. Like we do this show. Sometimes I've done other streams. I also do the larger portion of my brother's brick work on Fridays, and it's a lot.
Well, Mermaid helps out a lot too by helping with the slideshow. And the script.
So we appreciate that. So thank you, Monica, and thank you, Mermaid. Hi. Let's see. So shall we see who's here today?
Yes.
Okay.
See, I predicted where you were going with that. I get it after a while. A couple hundred times.
Excuse me. Here we go. Oh, and speaking of that, we'll talk about that in a second.
All right.
I wanted to say hi. Albert Lee is here. Alexander 23. Anna G. Hi, Anna. How's it going? Apples is here. Aquamike TV. Brickanista. Brickham's Den. Brick Mandalorian Mosaics Art. Bubs and Lava Bat. CC Bricks. Darren Siegfried is here. Debo Bricks. Fabufan MKE. Gary Mullane. Joel, he of many names, Marbella, and he does have a lot. John Luttrell is here. How's it going? Johnny Cat. Hi, Johnny. So Matthew Builds Bricks. Minifig Chick, Minifig Nick, Monica Berry, Ms. Slow Brickta, and I'm just going to stick Moto in there because it
so
needs
many
to be
M's.
there.
And that started, even though we weren't in chorus yet, that started with Matthew Builds Bricks.
It's true.
In the M's
we did, and then there was P.T. McEwen is here, Patrick Wismer, Smoke Up Johnny, Rob Zaccardi, and the Zaccardis. Hello, Lana, Vanessa, and Elena. How's it going? We've got the Hornburgers. Ahoy, hoy, Hornburgers. Always glad to have you here. Wilfred is here. Bonsoir. and Zach Martinez, and somewhere in spirit, Kim Zarachino.
Even in spirit, there's the parenthetical.
I will
Zarachino.
never not say it.
Yep.
I just won't. Let's see. So we have got,
and anyone who's not chatting too, if you're out there lurking, you're on Facebook, you're somewhere we don't see you in the chat. Hi, we're glad you're here.
Yes, and we appreciate our lurkers. Believe me.
Yep.
So awesome! Yay, Kim is here. So I knew she was. So today is a special day.
All right.
Today is our very good friend Robert, aka Paint Pusher's
sure
birthday. Happy birthday, Robert! It's a big day for him. So everybody, please make sure and give a big TrickyBricks happy birthday to Paint Pusher in the chat.
What
I'm sure he's
what a
out
great
there
guy.
watching.
And he's called Paint Pusher because he's a brilliant painter, makes these amazing landscapes and really cool stuff out of Lego too.
Yeah, it just really how great. And we have spent, now this is his second quarantine birthday.
It's true. I know we're saving up the party. We had several parties that have yet to be, and we're gonna have a big blowout.
Absolutely.
It's coming.
So, so happy birthday, Robert. We love you. So glad they've, Kara and Robert have been big supporters and participators in the stream since day one.
TrickyBricks
So,
hug for Robert Paint Pusher.
Speaking of, these are not the droids you're looking for.
What are you trying to do? Some kind of Jedi Lego mind trick?
Yes, it's exactly what I'm doing.
All right.
So Sunday is our 1 year anniversary.
That's a whole
our 1 year
year
anniversary of streaming on YouTube, and I still can't believe it.
Yeah.
I still can't believe we were streaming 7 days a week at one point. That's madness.
I know. I think we've worn a groove in the floor in front of the camera here. We'll have to keep raising our seats. But that's cool. We've had so much fun and laughed so many times. Logan has got a lot of cookies gotten.
Very, very gotten. Yeah, absolutely. So the what I wanted to say is, so we've got so Aubrey Kovach put together an awesome Logan Cookie Time compilation video. We have another video from somebody that we'll say that for a surprise for Sunday.
Secret project.
But it was making me think how fun it would be, because this is so much. We talk about this is an ensemble. This is all of us together.
Yeah, you're all part of the show.
We made this show. So my email, Flynn@TrickyBricks.com. Between
was that again?
Flynn@TrickyBricks.com. Sometime before Sunday, let's say by, Saturday at midnight, or later actually. We can say early Sunday morning.
Let's try for Saturday night.
But let's try for Saturday night. Please feel free to email me any anecdotes you have, like favorite episodes of the show, or a favorite challenge that you participated in that you were really particularly proud of your piece.
Or short hello video.
Short video clips are totally welcome too. Anything like that, we would just love to see participation. And I'm sorry we're not telling you this till today, but it kind of just hit me this morning, like, wow, we really should. We want to hear from all of you.
We do a lot of scripted stuff, but a lot is improvised. So this happened today.
Yeah, we would love to hear from you. So once again, that is Flynn@TrickyBricks.com. Feel free to send your 1 year greetings, anecdotes, favorite episodes, favorite challenges, video clips, photos, whatever you may have that you think would be fun to include for our 1 year
block
show.
prints.
Yeah,
tempera finger painting.
I know. It's kind of crazy to think about how much has happened in a year. Like how many challenges. And I know we went over some of this stuff when we did our 200th episode. So I want to make sure that's why I thought it would be fun to kind of open this up to everybody to participate in. So there you go. All right. What else? We've got some Lego news, everybody. There's Lego news. I'm going to open the Lego news. So this, from the Brothers Brick, this week was announced 3 new Star Wars sets, obviously in the adult line. These are the busts. They're, and and one probe droid. So we
The
have
probe droid.
the Darth Vader helmet, which I know people have been. I know that people have been really excited about a Darth Vader
That's
one coming
pretty cool.
up.
Now, I gotta say, when I see I'm not one for smashing Lego, right? I don't, it's not something that I do. I like to carefully build Lego. But when I see the Scout Trooper helmet, I just think about them getting clotheslined on the land speeder by the Ewoks. I can't help it.
Well, and now the funny thing is like, the probe droid, I always used to think about that, the first Star Wars movie, right? And then now I just think about Ewok Adventureland and Perry's probe droid like spinning ride.
Super fast spinning ride.
So I'm really really excited about that probe droid just from that, because that's what it makes me think of.
Wow. No, this is a historic moment here.
What's that?
Minifig chick.
This minifig chick says, "Wow, finally some Lego I'm not compelled to buy." What? Wilfred asks, will everybody, Ms. Thing, Hangela, Clicky, Splashy, Thunderman be on screen for this Sunday?
Well, I know
anniversary.
We've heard from Hangela and Ms. Thing.
They will both be here.
Yeah, Clicky is feeling pretty cheerful.
Yeah, Clicky will be here, including some Clicky family members.
Maybe Splashy.
Now, Thunderman is off on an adventure, so I need to find out. So he's staying with a friend right now, and I have to see if that friend will be able to get him to do an appearance. So Thunderman,
he's busy.
He's busy, and we will have, of course, our regular Sunday panel here as well.
Yep.
So I'm really this Sunday's. So I don't know how that turned in from that into that, but whatever. So. Not only do we have this, but I wanted to call attention to a really, really amazing image that we got, and I feel so bad that it's been so long. It fell through the cracks. This was from our parade float episode, and we got this awesome image from TrickyBricks. And it didn't make it into the slideshow for some reason, and then we wanted to show it again, and it again fell through the cracks. My apologies, Debo.
We're so happy to be able to share it. This is the Nautilus, right?
Yeah, so here's the float complete with costumed aquatic creatures waving to the crowd. I loved that. It was one of my favorite episodes, actually. I loved doing that parade episode. The Nautilus has been my dream build for decades, but I have never had enough reddish brown, so I was happy to be able to make it look like it's cutting through the water, about to ram an unsuspecting ship. Captain Nemo and Ned Land were attending the opera, so they missed the parade. This is wonderful, Debo, and thank you so much for sharing. This is Captain Debo, by the way.
I love the profile of it in the dark red with those sort of those iconic spikes in the front.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And it does kind of tie into today because we do have a water thing going on. But
and the repetition in the sort of side wings of it are great too. That it shows that what steampunk aesthetic, but in a clean white color.
It's really really great. I love this. I'm a big fan of I have an interesting relationship with the ride. I'll just say that. As you may have heard on some of our past streams, I'm completely traumatized by tentacles. And this ride and movie traumatized me as a child. But I still have this kind of like love for it anyway. So it's...
Of course, what does Flynn pick up the first time he has a chance? Oh, well, it's a little keying out here, but a yellow tentacle.
Well, a yellow Lego tentacle, that's different. Oh, no! Anyway, thank you, Debo, for this awesome model. I'm so sorry that we didn't get to it on the day of, but I'm glad we're getting to show it now.
The cockpit's cool. It's almost, it has that, like, cuttlefish shape of the Nautilus, too.
Right. Just furthering the horror for me. Anyway, just fantastic build, so thank you so much for that. I'm going to have a little sip of coffee here.
All right.
All right, everybody. It is time for a feature. I think it's time for a feature. Everybody, get ready for...
What could it... be?
That's right. It's the thing from the Crypt, everybody. And today I went
Angela.
I went to the game Crypt and pulled out a true classic. The Charlie's Angels board game, because who doesn't remember this fascinating, action, fun-filled game?
That, with the original cast of Charlie's Angels.
Well, you may have heard me talk about this before, but first of all, I was in love with this logo. I thought it was so cool. It's so 70s. Like you just
Well, check out those bell bottoms.
Well, and how many times did you see people like make this pose for photos back in the 70s? Like it was a huge thing.
I have a photo of people doing this at Burning Man.
And then and we have the original 3 Charlie's Angels: Sabrina, Kelly, and Jill. Of course, Farrah Fawcett Majors. Who was a huge, it was a huge...
And Kate Jackson.
Kate Jackson and Jacqueline Smith. All right, so let's see.
There's a lot of feathered hair there.
Okay, so this was back in the day when the instructions were so simple that they just appeared on the inside of the...
What, they didn't come with like a thumb drive?
Yes.
No Pop-O-Matic in this one.
Here is the board. Now, I can't say that this makes the game look terribly exciting.
Oh.
But, I mean, what are you going to do? Right?
Well,
like, it's got pictures of them and a bunch of circles.
For some reason, Kelly is in a bikini and Jill is in a mini dress.
Yeah, so this is for kids. Ostensibly this is supposed to be for kids. And where's
we've got a
Sabrina.
Villain.
Here she is.
Oh, here's Sabrina. Oh, and Sabrina has some.
So here
boots.
are So check these out. These are the little play tokens. Those are your angels.
I don't remember Kelly fighting crime in a bikini, though, do you?
I don't either, but I do love these pictures, I gotta say.
Well, at least she's not wearing heels with the bikini.
Running on the beach.
Baywatch was a little bit later.
So we've got those tokens. We have our villain token.
I love that Sabrina looks like she's gonna get on a horse.
And then we've got these things called Charlie's Message. And if you remember, he would always call even if you don't, he would call them on a
little
angel phone,
a
little speakerphone, and they would all sit around and he would give them their assignments.
Was that
or whatever.
John Forsythe? Charlie?
Yes, John Forsythe. Yeah, so these are like the little cards say, move next to so and so.
I almost feel like the cover art is where they spent all their effort.
It really
in this game.
Yeah, it's not like the most exciting game. All right. Anyway, there you go. There's your thing from the Crypt. The Charlie's Angels board game coming to you straight from the 70s.
I loved Charlie's Angels. It was cooler than Magnum P.I.
1977. There you go. And I collected all the trading card stickers because I was that gay. Just saying.
The closest I came was having a Farrah Fawcett poster, but then
everyone
I knew had a Farrah Fawcett poster.
It was just the thing.
I was in middle school, I think.
Okay. So let's see. What is it? Wilfred says, and the show is called, now I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, but basically Funny Girls is the French translation title for Charlie's Angels. All right.
And little known fact, in France, the Jill was played by Barbra Streisand.
What?
That's why it's called Funny Girls. Okay, that's not true at all. It's not even close to true. But that would be great. I would watch that. Would you watch Charlie's Angels with Barbra Streisand?
Charlie, can you hear me?
Liza Minnelli and...
Oh, now it's a whole... that's a whole other thing.
Who's the crazy redhead from the Elvis movies? Come on, she was always dancing.
Wait, who? Anne Margaret?
Anne Margaret. There we go. Anne Margaret, Liza Minnelli, and Barbara Streisand in the new Funny Girls French version of Charlie's Angels. It's an alternate universe.
I'm sorry, everybody.
Anne Margaret. Thank you, Johnny Cat. I saw
said
a picture
Anne
of her.
Margaret.
Yeah. Well, he was typing at
Anne
the same
Margrock.
time.
If you remember
From the Flintstones.
Oh my goodness. Whew.
All right. Well, thanks, Wilfred.
Richard needs decaf. I agree, 100.
What? Look at this. I had a cup when I got up at 6:30, and this is almost full.
Jeez. All right. Anyway, moving swiftly along from that. I don't know. That was more like a gopher hole than a rabbit hole.
I think we have don't we have submissions for a Lego challenge?
We do.
You know, this is a Lego show.
And just because there may be more people here who weren't here before, Sunday is our 1 year anniversary streaming on YouTube, and we want to get stuff from you. We want to hear about what you like. If you want to write to us about what the show means to you, or send in pictures, or talk about a challenge, or
something that made you
laugh on the show that you really enjoyed, please send in all your anecdotes, pictures, or even taking short video clips to Flynn@TrickyBricks.com. All right. Ahoy, howdy, Cowboy Cornado. Mermaid says, now we see why Flynn casts the @TrickyBricks bills. It's true.
I don't know. We could put together an Anne Margaret minifigure.
Okay, no, okay. I think we just need to put that one to bed.
He's the casting director. It's true. I'll stick to spinning the stage with robotics.
Oh my goodness, y'all! Hey, Greebling Wizard is here. How's it going? Ahoy, hoy! And okay, well, I think it's time, high time that we moved on.
I'm down with that.
To our challenge.
That's good.
Builds. All right, so let's go ahead on over to the slideshow.
Water features.
Aubrey, you're right. There are so many like crazy memories from the last year. I am hoping too that people will send in stuff that we've even forgotten about.
Well, plus we look different to ourselves in the monitor than the experience you all have of the show.
Right. Exactly. So, all right. Well, so this week's challenge from the Hornburgers. It was a Hornburgers idea.
This
is the Fountains and Water Features Challenge. Now let's see. This one is from Alex23 and Alexander23. Blue Haven's Town Square Fountain. This is called.
I want to go there.
I know. I want to go to that town. I really like this. I like the flags coming off of it. I like the multi-levels.
The white background of the photo cube allows you to see through the translucent pieces too.
Oh, I like the top, and look, there's a different colored, like little different colored flags all the way around. So we have like the variety of colors. And I want to. Oh yes, and that's using one of my favorite pieces, which is the 1x1 plate with a little bar on the end of it, but the plate is rounded so that you can actually like turn it. It's
yeah.
Really, really great.
This makes me think of like a European mystery movie, like Meet Me by the Blue Flag of the Central Fountain. This is really pretty, and I love symmetry in architecture, especially like decorative architecture like this.
Yeah. And then here is from the other side. And, of course, great use of trans blue. Something tells me we're going to be seeing a lot of trans blue bricks today.
I think we are.
I'm not sure why. But, yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. Let's go. Let's see.
You know this one would sound great.
So this is from Amper Up, and it's called, quite appropriately, Fountain. This I love. Of course, I'm a big fan of those trans blue like swirls and blobs and all that sort of
all
good
those
stuff.
you see those as magic in Ninjago, right? Like things coming out of people's
the little like energy bursts and superheroes and stuff. And I love the limited color palette.
Well, starting with a medium azure plate was a great place to start.
Richard will always advocate
Love it.
for that. Yes. Let's see. Oh wow, they are. Oh, here's another angle. I really like this one. I mean, I like this angle, but this one is really, it's
I like this
full.
I think the silhouette on this one is really strong. You know, there's a lot of splashing and action there. It makes me think of one of those fountains, like like at the Bellagio, where things are.
Oh, like a
shooting
little
up
water,
all the time.
like a little water show.
Yeah.
Very good. Very cool. Oh, and there it is from the top. Oh, wow, it's very dimensional. Wow.
And
like it.
asymmetrical, like water. This is super splashy fountain.
Okay, this next one is. Wait, I need my glasses. Grandpa's glasses.
Now, is this one of those official Lego backgrounds?
It looks like it. Now, this is from, I believe, Brickanista. Yes, Brickanista. There's something about fountains that bring joy to so many. This fountain is modeled after the Mermaid Fountain in Paris at the Place de Concorde. I probably said that wrong. I have instead placed it in a park in the middle of spring. Whether someone is inspired to sing with their guitar, to take photos, or propose to a future spouse, fountains are magical and bring us so much happiness. I love this. What a great build.
Serenading with a guitar. Oh, nice presentation with the triptych, too.
Yeah. Now, let's see if there's one more.
The mermaid statues are
So
great.
there's the real... So here's the genuine article, right? And then here is Brickanista's version. I'm going to just blow this up so we can get a little bit better... a little bit better look here. Oh, and I love that you used the classic Lego face on the statues because, of course, they are. I don't know. It gives it, like
they're more anonymous.
Anonymous. Very. Thank you. That's exactly what I was gonna say, but couldn't because I couldn't come up with the words. I'm sorry. But I love this. I love the angle of the trans blue dots coming. Out the side here.
And brass work by made with gold sausages.
And of course, I'm also a fan of the sort of the curved stress brickwork here. I mean, that's less stress brickwork and more just like lots of really good places to angle it. But really nice.
So those are 1x2s and 1x1 round plates. It makes that nice diagonal pattern.
Very nice.
And the lavender in the trees in the background adds to that sort of spring quality, like it's like an impressionist painting of a Baroque fountain. Can I go there? Was it Baroque?
I don't know. It looks like it's functioning to me.
No, you didn't just do that. I saw that coming.
Okay.
I don't know. What is this style like? Empire?
Gaudy?
No, I
love it. I do love it, but it's very gold.
It's true.
All right. Next up, we have, this is from Bubs and Lava Bat. Here's my build of the fountains. Near where I live, there's a shopping center called The Fountains. Every Tuesday, they have a farmer's market day where they sell vegetables and other goodies, which I included into my build. There's, excuse me, there's also a ton of cute minifig stories along with it, like the Mandalorian and child having father and son time to an alien eating a croissant. I love it.
That the Mandalorian and child are at the mall.
I know. Well, and by the fountain, because of course they are. And and of course there's a pretzel booth.
Yay!
I love the pretzel booth. I gotta say, I'm a big fan of. Like, if I'm going to a mall, a large pretzel will be involved.
So, is there someone swimming in the fountain?
Lego. It looks like there's somebody swimming in the fountain.
And Hornburgers, you're very naughty. I saw what you did there.
What was that?
He said, if it ain't Baroque, don't fix it.
No, I don't think... Was that the... Yes. Oh, wow.
Swimming in the fountain, we've got... Who is this back here? There's someone getting a
it's an alien buying carrots at the farmer's market.
It's a
chima. A chima. Is that a thing?
It's a
chima. And there, yay, pretzel booth! Close up of the pretzel booth. And I wanted to go back. I just did notice, like, when you said swimming, I thought I was looking at this guy, but no, there's actually like a diver submerged in the fountain.
It's a deeper fountain than it looks.
Yes. Yes, and then of course the alien eating a croissant, which I love. This is great, Bubs. Thank you so much. Really fun. And
Yay,
of course,
stories.
And of course, I love, we often talk about we love stuff like based on people's real life experiences because they have, it puts some meaning into it. So this is from Chris Chalice. This is my simple fountain based on a real water feature from a local town called Bishop's Stortford in Castle Garden Park. And it was a kid's paddling pool. Nearly every kid in the last 50 years would have been in this pool during the summers, myself included. Only thing makes me sad is Jaden never will, as a few years ago they removed it and replaced it with a flat water activity fun park with jets, etc.
Oh yeah, they did that in our old neighborhood.
Yeah.
Well, now within about 6 months of us starting the hobby and discovering Lego mock builders online, I would have found this fountain. What's going on, Flynn?
Sorry.
What's up?
Nothing. Cowboy Cornado saying, I think the correct grandpa phrase is the Chimas. It's
the
true.
Chimas.
You got to put an S on the end of it. It's the
It's
Chimas.
the Chimas.
All right.
I would have so early on in building, when I first found out that there were people building their own things out of Lego, I would have been scandalized by this model.
Really?
Right?
Why is that? Do tell.
Why do you think, Flynn?
Because it has a tumble.
A tumble. They're not attached. I would have been scandalized. And I love tumbles now. I think it's such an expressive way to, show water.
So here is the real thing, and then here's Chris's interpretation of it. I love it. It's a great, and again, like great use of a personal story and something. And now this no longer exists. Like it's not a thing. So good memory
Run
and good thoughts.
Just think how much shrieking there was.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh my! Well, this isn't relaxing.
This is it's a lava feature.
Oh my goodness! All right, so this
Fire
is
fountain.
from Dan. This is from our friend Dan Bachkin,
Yay.
aka TrickyBricks. Wall-mounted skull-shaped lava fountain. This versatile piece would look great in your evil lair, tiki bar, or sacrificial altar.
I'm gonna guess that's made of some sturdy stone.
Yes, I am. Now, and also too, it looks like there's, and it's hard to see because it's all black, but I wanted to see, I wanted to look at all the little details here down in the front of the black. It looks like there's like some little rounded pieces and
painting with studs, and I love that sort of, I've seen that translucent orange piece
that crinkly piece
stone before too, right?
Yeah, and I used it in brown for my werewolf face for his little crinkly brow.
The glow on this is really nice too. I like this.
Yeah,
photo.
it's got some really great it's got some really great lights in it.
Crinkly background.
I'm assuming this is a light brick behind it. Very cool. Energy says I kind of want a lair now. Me too. As the kids would say, this fountain is fire.
You can tell because of the color.
Because you can tell because of the fire.
But this one is water.
If I was on Twitter right now, I would be posting flame emojis. Anywho, moving on. Yes, this is so awesome. I love this. And of course,
the whole presentation is great.
Of course,
Plus,
it's spooky.
I like the sort of suggested coffin shape as well.
Brickanista says it reminds her of an Indiana Jones adventure. Yes, it does. Very good. Tastes like burning. One of my favorite Ralph lines ever, by the way. Okay. Here we go. Oh,
how cool.
Very fun. Very fun. This is from Darren Siegfried. For my fountain challenge, I decided to make a magical floating faucet fountain. I got my inspiration from an image of a real installation found in Aqualand, Aqualand, Puerto de Santa Maria, Spain. I saw Puerto and I just went immediately to Rico because it's the land of my people.
We have family there.
We do have family there. Several kinds of family. We've got Lego family there and family there.
Puerto.
And actually, anyway, that's a whole nother story. I am This is really, really, really
Yep.
cool. And I
Now,
love...
I've seen, as a kid, I used to get the Johnson Smith catalog, and you could get all kinds of cool things. And one of the cool things you could get, I think, was like a drinking glass that had a floating, faucet like this over the top.
Yes, yeah. It was, and it had like a plastic tube, and then
Yeah.
it would run water over top of the tube,
Yeah.
so you couldn't see that it was
You
holding
could
it up.
get it at Spencer Gifts next to the blacklight posters. too.
Totally. Oh man, oh the blacklight posters and the what else? The fiber optic lamps.
Yeah. They go together.
Yeah, well, first of all, I love the construction of the faucet itself is fantastic, and the little red spigot is great. And I'm noticing
using the hub, the wheel hub.
I was just gonna say that's like the same wheel hub we used for the back of our Beetle.
Yep.
And it's such a great.
Now I can't figure out the horizontal part where where the faucet would come out of the wall. There's a dish there, but I don't know what those cylinders are.
That looks like one of those like engines for
Oh, like a jet engine.
Yeah, I mean I could be wrong, but I think that's
this is
what
great.
it is. So here's the original. I love that people are putting in references here. This is great. Yeah. Oh, and Hornberger's mentioned they love the small faucets on the sides too. Is really great.
Yeah. And the diagonal presentation of this is really cool.
Hey, Ben the Traveler, how's it going? Darren says yes, it's an engine piece. Okay, I'm getting
cool.
pretty good at starting to picking out pieces and things now. I gotta say.
Yeah, I think the faucet handle is one of my favorite parts. It's
really really
just
good.
like it.
And Hornberger say, I thought the bonsai tree was the coolest thing to have in an office, but I think this is even better. Wow, that is high praise. That's awesome. Yeah, really, really well done, and I like your take on it.
This would make a great little set.
It would. Absolutely. Whoa!
My goodness.
Wow. This is amazing. This is from... Okay, wait a minute.
Sorry, I'm looking up really close.
So this is from TrickyBricks. This is from TrickyBricks and Pool Supplies.
This is so beautiful.
I want to make sure that I want to make double sure. Debo, will you just, before I read your description, will you let me know that this is in fact yours? I just want to make sure that we didn't get. It is.
Wow, this is so lovely.
So this is from TrickyBricks and Pool Supplies, The Fountain of Bluth, dedicated to Jessica Walter. Oh, R.I.P. Jessica Walter. Included are 3 pics, one showing the front and side in full view, a close-up of the front details, and an extreme close-up of the top. So let's... Oh, wow, this is just stunning. Let me...
It's like an epic micro build. And
okay.
Look with the pearlescent pieces from dots and the ice cream cones.
Well, and I wanted to point out that the foam, and if I am incorrect, please correct me, but the foam at the bottom of the waterfall is made from Spencer, the ghost dog from the Hidden Side sets.
Oh, is that what you think that is? Like doing his sort of play bow?
I think it's Spencer's butt. This
Ghost
is
dogs,
fantastic.
I love the green clips on the side there as a really fancy detail, and the large spouts, kind of like blue magic coming out of the. I'm gonna guess they're 2x2 round tile with hole.
I think it's a jump plate. I think
it's
a jump plate. Yeah,
could be a jump plate.
Yeah, this is just beautiful, Debo. And what I was so sad when we heard that yesterday about Jessica Walter.
We love Arrested Development.
Yeah, we're super fans, and I know Debo, you'll appreciate this. You may have even, I think you actually saw it on my Twitter, but somebody said they wanted to see Jessica Walter arriving in heaven, and then she goes to talk to St. Peter and discovers that it's Gene Parmesan. And if you are a fan of Arrested Development, Gene, you got me again. Patrick, that's one of my favorite Lucille Booth lines. It's one banana, Michael. What can it cost? $10. Oh. Oh, it was going to be the Joan Fontaine fountain. Wow. That one is going way back, and I highly
Joan
approve.
Fontaine?
I love
Yes.
Joan Fontaine. But yeah, this is just great. And
It's really, it feels huge, doesn't it? Just feel enormous.
Yeah. Yes. I guess. Gene!
We watched a compilation of
Of
her
her,
saying that.
of her being surprised by Gene Parmesan. It was so good.
So fun. It's a me, the pizza guy. No, it's Gene Parmesan.
Ah, Gene! I'm sorry, I can't. Of course, my very favorite Lucille Bluth line was like, "Oh, those homosexuals are so dramatic. They just make me want to set myself on fire." It was like the first. It was like the first episode, and I knew I was gonna love it. Oh my goodness. Okay.
That show was too smart for its own good.
Whew. All right, we got to get back to this. I'm
Yep.
sorry. So this is
Look
again.
at
This is the
close
top.
up.
The close up
God, I
top.
got tears running down my face.
I love this. This is just too. I just really love this. So those are those sort of like those water energy blasts.
Yeah.
And what a great use of them.
Someone had a good collection of trans blue pieces.
Oh, hey, Ben the Traveler, good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate that.
I still haven't recovered from.
It's always a good day when you can quote Lucille Bluth, I say. All right. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this piece. It's just all together. Let's go back, and since we did a little
whole
sidetrack,
thing.
but I just
Yep.
wanted one more outer look at the Fountain of Bluth.
Just the proportions of this, it just feels like one of those Art Deco skyscrapers meeting,
Meeting a fountain.
I don't know. Well, like and it has some of that quality of, oh darn it, WPA constructed dams
Yes.
and fountains.
Yes,
it
it does.
has that really just solid epic quality to it.
So I am
Great.
being reminded in the chat that it is actually time for our very special guest, everybody. We're going to take the pause that refreshes here in the show because it is, in fact, time for Logan Cookie Time! And here he comes now.
Hey, buddy.
Coming on up to the deck for his shift.
I see. See, he gets the little ones now. Good boy. How you doing? I want you to say
Yay,
hi to everyone. I
Logan.
just asked my dog how you
I
doing.
know, how's it going? He's
Look,
fine.
say hi to everyone.
He's eating cookies.
Good boy.
Yay! And one
And-
last little one. And this
So,
is we're gonna throw
He's
this
gonna
time.
do a catch, and this is your sound of happiness.
Yay! Logan, what a good boy.
He actually makes that sound sometimes.
When he catches things in the air, it's true. Logan Cookie Time! Oh my goodness. All right, Logan. Thank you. You've earned your keep for today. All right.
Yeah.
Ready?
What's going
No,
on?
you think there's any
He's
more?
he knows there's more in the container.
Well, and he's
he
used
knows
to there
that
being a
yeah,
lot.
he knows small cookies are not as big as big cookies.
Spot the Magic Ninja. Does Logan get a cookie on the hour? It's 10:45 every day, or like approximately on the show. We try to do the Logan Cookie Time. Hey, so everybody, if you are here for the first time, hit that subscribe button if you would, if you're having a good time. And also, if you're here for the 215th time, please go ahead down there and hit that like button, that little thumbs up button down below the video. It super helps us out. It helps get the channel out there more, helps more people seeing it. So please do that if you could. And as another quick reminder, and I'm going to say this a few times since we're kind of announcing it late, Sunday is our 1-year anniversary show, and we are asking for your thoughts, anecdotes, pictures, video clips, whatever, celebrating the 1 year anniversary of the show, you can email them to me, Flynn@TrickyBricks.com, by midnight tomorrow night, Pacific time.
We'll have a really fun show. We'll have our regular cast here.
And we might be even
Maybe
spinning the wheel.
What could it be?
I don't know.
So show up and have fun with us on Sunday.
Exactly. All right, there we go. All right, so this is back to
Yes, it's like a Dale
TrickyBricks.
Chihuly chandelier up close like
It
this.
is actually very cool. Oh, I know who this
I know who this
is.
is.
So this is from FabbyFan MKE. For the fountain challenge, I made 2 fountains. In Wisconsin, we call these bubblers. Why, you may ask? No one is really sure, but most accounts are based on urban legends involving the Kohler Company. First of all, I am a huge
Drinking
fan
fountain.
of these trees, and we own one now, which
Yep.
is super fun. I am very, very excited about that. So this is I love the cow, of course.
Giant flowers, super Lego, super cheerful.
So this is this is like a drinking fountain what it looks like. And
Don't put your mouth on the drinking fountain.
what show was that where the people would put their like entire mouth around? Oh, it was Parks and Recreation, and they were trying to figure a way to get people to stop putting their entire mouth around the spout. It was so gross. Yeah, so
But this cow knows better than
this
that.
cow knows better, and I mean even a cow knows that you don't put your whole mouth over it. But I love the colorful flowers. Those big flowers are I'm a big fan.
Also, the extra care to have a completely tiled plate below is cool.
Mm-hmm. And also too, like it's simple. Like it can go from Debo Bricks super elaborate, complicated fountain to simple Fabuland fountain, and they are both amazing.
This tells a story,
I love
right?
that it tells a story.
What more do
It's
you need to
perfect.
know?
Very good.
Yay! Just
very-
like the ones we had in school.
Yes, it's another drinking fountain. Oh wait, now that's right, because this is a second one. So this is the other one. So this is really the kind where people put their mouth. Their mouth over it. These always kind of
Or it goes too far and it squirts you.
it squirts you in
know?
the face. Yeah.
Or you're that kid who puts your finger. No, shouldn't do it.
Put it on the-
As a little kid.
Yeah. So, well, first of all, I gotta say, I love the use of this is a great parts use piece. So
Well,
first
the
of all,
upside down building for one.
yep, upside down build. The use of it looks like cabinets or windows as the back of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like there's some sideways building going on too, because you've got these tiles on the sides. These are snot pieces.
Oh, you're right.
On either side, facing in.
Oh, I see the tan and the
and
the dark orange
nougat,
one.
or dark orange. Yeah, this is
That's
just
some
really
careful
perfect.
building. And is that a minifigured action stand?
Yes,
in
it's
gray?
one of those minifigure action stands in gray as the little spout. It's just a great little
I
build.
wonder if that was the seed part, and they're like, "How are we gonna do this?" Wait, no, I have to be upside down.
Hey, WGJL Builds, how's it going? Welcome. Yeah, fantastic. Really, really good.
And the nice ceramic tile. I'm a sucker for a parquet floor.
Well, so this was the kind that they have. They had in schools when we were kids. Now, when I was teaching in schools, now they have a thing that's like a dispenser to fill your water bottle
Yeah,
up with.
I've seen that. I've put in theater lighting in schools, and,
Yeah.
and you just push your, like at the refrigerator, right? Push your water
At your
reservoir.
1970s refrigerator. I guess people still have those. I always just associate that with the 70s because it was a big deal back then.
We have a box we have to put ice in every week.
Well, my grandma had.
Actually, we do
Had
have
the-
an ice box.
We do. But my grandma had the refrigerator where you put it in and the ice would come out. And as a kid, I just was like, that's amazing. You don't even have to like touch the ice. So
No, to be clear, we don't use an ice box. It's like another cabinet, but we have the original ice box in our house.
from the 20s. Yep, it's true. All right. This is wonderful.
A lot
What
going
a
on here.
great layout. I really love the floor tiling and the symmetry of the fountain is beautiful. So this is from the Greebling Wizard. This is a small fountain that I made almost 2 years ago for my work in progress shopping mall. It was one of the first things that I built, but recently went back and changed its shape. I love the shape.
Cool, yeah.
It's really, really interesting. So like not even like, you know, because we see a lot of round or square. I love that in the inset, and I love that you went back and adjusted something that you've been working on, because a lot, you know, there a lot of times you just kind of move on from, you know, like, okay, this is done, but to go back and give it, I think, is great. And I don't know what is directly behind the fountain, but to me,
it looks like a revolving. It's not a revolving door, is it?
To me, it may be a revolving door, but to me, it looks like the mall where I grew up had a round elevator.
That's what I'm thinking. It's got these flowers in front of it. Maybe it is.
That's that's what makes me think of. It was like a big round.
Oh, and Aubrey Kovacs asked, is that a sig fig I spy?
I don't know. Is it Greebling Wizard? Is there a sig fig? Oh, there is. Yes, there it is. The wizard.
There he
is. Right there.
And I like this almost Apache pattern in the tile around it. It echoes that shape of the fountain really nice.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. And yeah, those somebody was asking what those pieces are. Those are like energy blasts from the superhero sets. Really, really great. All right. Thank you, Greebling Wizard. Oh, this is nice. This is from
another tiled floor treatment or ground treatment.
Let's see. This is, and I want to make sure that I've got the right person here.
Ooh, they use green curly cues in that. We don't have those.
So this is from Andrew and Julia Hornberger. And they said, while not exactly complete because the pieces needed are currently occupied in other builds, I get it. Please use your imagination to see and hear the water from these fountains cascading into the lily pond below.
Well, I love that this... Now, are we looking at a micro build? And those are
this is from Peter? Oh, sorry, my bad. Wrong, my bad. This is Peter's. Sorry, they were, Andrew was in the list first, but this is Peter's.
I see micro figures in this.
While visiting Pittsburgh a few years ago, the Hornbergers discovered that there are many amazing fountains throughout the city. Andrew's favorite was at PPG Plaza. After 6 p.m., they opened the area for children to play in the water. We are not sure Andrew's shoes have fully dried out to this day from all the time spent in this fountain.
This is great. I love the micro figures and the trees made of those little like 3-leaf almost clover things.
I was gonna say, when I was looking at it, I was like, this seems like a mini micro build, because you got your little people
in the fountain, and I spy a green. Now, is this a render? Because I see a green curly Q, and I've never seen that before.
I think you're right.
I see 2 of them.
And we are open to all builds here.
Yeah,
that's not saying anything bad about renders.
Not at all. Renders or builds.
Yeah, I love the trees, and I do. Yeah, now I want that curly Q in green.
I do too.
I need that. Really, really great. And I think, so Peter, have you been, I think this is one of your first renders, right? Like, I know you've been working a little bit more with Studio lately, but this is awesome. And again, a personal experience story to go along with it, a place where you've been. I'm loving seeing all those this week. That's really cool. Whoa!
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. Wowzy. Wow. This is from Legodor. I built this wave throne a few months ago to seat a merman I made, and I feel like it fits the theme for this week. The base of the seat was my first time trying a technique using a net to get organic-looking curves. Oh yes,
cool.
We're a fan of that.
Yeah. Is that where you take the net and squish tiles or plates on either side of it? This is so good. And
wow.
And with the merman on it too is crazy.
So let's take a closer up look at this, everybody.
So much detail.
Look at the detail in this. Now I'm just gonna.
I love those curves are so expressive.
Yeah, really, really beautiful. I love the decoration on the back of it. It's so elaborate and wonderful. Oh, and I do love the seaweed made from. I want to say it looks like it might be flexible. Like the flexible tubing.
I think flexi tubing with green flags.
It's fantastic.
The whole thing, it's so unique, and like this shape of this thing has never existed in the universe before. This is brand new.
It's almost like a hand, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's, wow.
But it feels so, you hear this word a lot, but it feels organic. It feels almost like King Neptune grew this throne or something.
Well, look at the merman. He's awesome.
Yeah, look at his face and his cool beard.
Oh, I love his beard made out of the tangly vines. That's just fantastic. Wow.
Wow, this is a big piece, too.
I have a merman tattoo. It was one of my first ones. I got it a long time ago.
And the tail is great, too.
Wow.
Right, I like the way, I like the orange, I think it's all orange, not dark orange as well, but all of the lines with the orange really tie the form together in a great way.
This is, wow, this is just fantastic.
And then the contrast of the green and orange and dark red against the pale blue of the throne is so cool.
Yeah. Wow, and I love that backdrop curtain, too.
Yeah.
It's
Nicely
pretty awesome.
done.
Yeah, really, just,
from this side, too.
This is just, it's, what a fantastic model. Nicely done. Well done.
And cool, is that a printed base plate? Looks like printed base plates, too.
Very good. I'm this close to getting one of those, like, awesome raised base plates from the Atlantis, or from the Aqua Zone. The blue one that has all the raised on it. So good. Very good. All right, I know who this is from.
How are you this close?
We'll see. This is from
Lego. Just mysteriously appears in our house.
It's true, Jack. I do have a. Well, I guess this isn't giving away too much, but
there he is.
There he is. There's the top of him anyway, and you can see his waves. They go all the way up onto my shoulder, but yeah, there you go.
That you had him when we first met, right?
Yep.
Long
Had
time.
him for a long. He was uncolored for a really long time as well. He was just a plain old outline. All right. Anyway, just thought I'd throw that out there. So
It seemed like the right time.
I know. So anyway, this is from Monica Berry, and I know because I recognize the background. So first of all, I love the walls around. They have a great pattern to them.
Well, and it makes the fountain look just all that much bigger, right? This looks like a big fountain.
Yeah. And we'll go ahead and get this one. We'll pull this one in close up as well.
And the tumble with the jets coming out of it.
Yeah, and I love and again that use of those curved water pieces is just brilliant.
And the tombstone tiles giving flexibility for that. Again, I'll call it stress construction, but it's not really, of the circular part of the upper basin.
Well,
lower basin.
And of course, what this makes me think of is when we were on Lego Masters, we at one point wanted to do a waterfall for one of our pieces, and we didn't end up doing it for a multitude of reasons. But I remember
we had a water feature.
But yeah, I remember one of the things that
Brickmaster
Amy said was just like, she's like, I see so much water made in Lego, and a lot of times it doesn't have like the motion to it. It's just it's a static water.
Right. Where's the splash?
And where's the splash? And this is just
here's the splash.
Yeah, here's the splash. Really great. And I've seen a lot of that today. Lots of really great active water in motion.
Like building animation into static pieces.
Great
shot. I love all these diagonal shots. I think they really show off the 3D quality of the model. And something I didn't notice in the earlier photo is the really finished out base underneath the walls of the fountain.
Yeah, that is really pretty too. Wow. Oh, that looks great too. I'm loving all the angles today.
I used to live in a house that had a koi pond that had a waterfall that fell into it. And one time we had the koi pond serviced, and the person who serviced it could tell without looking at it when it was set right because of the way it sounded. And they had designed the sound of the splashing as part of the whole thing. Oh. So I hear this splashing in my head with a lot of these pieces.
I do too, and it's made me have to go to the bathroom. I actually might have to step away for a
All
minute.
right, well-
I've never had to do that before, but for some reason, all of this water is
Water features.
Oh, it's
Well, here, do you want to...
coffee.
Yeah, have some more coffee, Flynn. You all right there?
Sorry.
You can excuse yourself, but bring up the next slide.
Oh my
Maybe
goodness.
we'll both go and we'll just leave you with the space background.
Hey,
Here,
Jake Sadovich is here. How's it going? And I'm gonna leave you with this.
And show me where on the script whose is this?
So this one is
Not Monica Berry.
Oh, I think this one is the Julia and Andrew, maybe? No, wait. Oh, and so also I wanted to say from
Monica's.
from Monica's. Sorry, I want to go back one before I have to run away. This is my last build with the entire Lego collection at my disposal. As some of you have already heard, we're house hunting, and the realtor says we should put most of the Lego in storage before we list our house. The next few challenges will be extra challenging.
I like that the realtor
agree.
said. I like that the realtor said most. Not all.
Okay, so yes, I think this is that, and I'll be right back, everyone.
Okay, well, I think, and let me know if it is or if it isn't. I think this is Ms. Slowbrichta. This says, I am drowning in piles of Lego in my build room, so I went to Studio to find just the pieces to create a fountain and find a sense of tranquility. This is created with parts and colors that actually exist, according to Studio. After it finished rendering, I realized I had forgotten to toss in 3 coins. Just my luck. So there's a chance still to toss in some coins here. I think you found peace. I think you found peace. And to me, I can't help but think that this is anthropomorphic as well. I know there's the water is cascading in that central spout there, but I feel like there's a person shape in it, almost like the fountain designer made the splashing look like a person. You feel better, Flynn?
Yes. Thank you, everyone.
What do you think? I can't help but see a figure in the top of this, in the top of the spout.
Oh, I love it. That looks like one of those little rocket pieces,
Yeah.
like the bottom of a rocket.
I want that in trans blue.
We have lots of them.
Rocket pieces in trans blue?
That piece, yeah,
Right on.
absolutely. Yeah, and I like the. It looks like there's also dark blue mixed in with the regular light blue. Very, very cool.
You know, while
yes, Joel, I did. No. So there you go. Anyway. Yeah, this is like a nice moment of zen.
It's so peaceful, and the shape of the flowing water too makes me think of those Art Nouveau like building fronts, you know, where you see the water cascading down and it's these clean lines.
Yeah, it's really, really great.
Peaceful.
Okay.
Oh, and you know what we discovered? You know what this makes me think of? Now with that new 2x2 round half-high piece, or excuse me, 2x2 ridged half-high piece that has ridges all the way around, you can do ridged corners now.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Oh, yes, I can't wait for that.
Not saying for this one, this looks really clean, but those ridged pieces make me think that now ridged corners are possible.
They are. All right.
I like
Oh.
Look at that.
Oh, there's just something about the shaping of it, and I love all of the pieces in the printed tiles inside is really fun too.
Are those spirals?
They're like little swirls. Yeah, we've got some of those. I think those either came from Ninjago or Elves or both. I'm not sure which one. Very cool.
Peaceful little pathway walking around. I want to go there. Yay! Yay!
Okay, this is from Patrick Wismer. Floor slippery when wet.
2 fountains.
This is fantastic. Okay, this is one of those ones where you kind of have to do a double take because it looks like an actual photograph. Like the only thing that gives it away is the studs on the sign, like on the piso mojado, or is it mojado piso sign. It always says that. There's always like the Spanish on one side and English on the other.
Cuidado.
Yeah. Thanks.
No, doesn't that say danger? Hay mucho peligro?
No, I always see.
I'm sorry, my Spanish is terrible, but I try whenever I can.
Anyway, moving on. This is okay. Can I tell you what my favorite part of this is right now? And I just noticed it, and it is now instantly my favorite part of this whole build.
It's either the lightsaber on the water droplet, or it's the hot and cold end of the, like, what are the green?
No,
and red?
it's chewing gum stuck underneath
Oh, is
the
it
water
really?
fountain.
That's chewing gum.
That's my favorite part of the whole build. That is some serious attention to detail.
Yep.
I love it. It is too funny. And I want to take a look now. I want to get a closer up look at these two fountains. And I love there's the taller one and the shorter one, just like they always have.
And I think using the gold bricks for the press bar is really nice too.
Oh, like the ingots? Yeah, because that looks really good. And look, it's our favorite piece we were talking about earlier for the spout is that rounded with the little bar on it.
Yeah, and an inkwell.
Really, really great. Wow.
It really there's a great parts usage in this, and it just feels like a duplicated photograph, right? Like this, like they saw this.
Yeah, it's really it's really
and
great.
Somehow managed to put together that many white bricks that all match too.
Yeah. Whoa. Wow. That's tough, especially 1x2s and 1x4s. That's tough. Wow. Really great, Patrick. Excellent work. Yeah, that gum is killing me. Oh, pretty.
This is fun.
So this is from P.T. McEwen. And P.T. says, this is the Traveler's Fountain. At the top of the hill is Traveler's Fountain. Drink from the waters and you will find one of two fates. Is this the right? Yeah. The strength of the lion to carry on, or peace and restful sleep. Choose wisely. Now roll a d20 on intelligence ability check.
It's funny you say that because our entire current D&D party is not that smart and not that charismatic.
They're not at all.
We put our stuff in other things.
Hey, Greg is here. London Bridge Bricks. How's it going? Don't forget, by the way, when our show is over today, you can fly on over there, all the way over to London, and check out London Bridge Bricks show today. I won't be on, but you should go anyway. It's a great show and a lot of fun.
I'm curious.
Yes.
What do you think these pieces are, these gray ones in the corner there? Is that a fish piece?
It's a fish
of some
piece.
Kind?
We only have one of those, and I'm obsessed with them.
It's really cool.
So it looks like, so it's a stone fish with like the tail coming up.
Yeah.
So there is so much here. So I love the lion head and then the skull. And of course the baby dragon on the top with the gold swirls, which are one of my favorite pieces, the little gold swirlies.
Choose wisely.
It's just so fantastic. We've got
those quarter round dots tiles are really nice too in those colors.
Yeah, and it looks now. Is there? I can't tell if there's light coming from underneath of this.
I think it might be a reflection.
I think just a reflection. Yeah, not just, but
not
a really
just.
good reflection.
Yeah, really nicely done.
And I also love that there's like, green on one, like the green live plants on the other side, and then the sort of more autumnal, like slowly dying leaves on the other side with the vine.
Well, and
Just
what
really
you
great.
say about about well-placed reflections in this, will you zoom out a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
I think this is really good lighting for this photograph. There's prominent top light, which gives you those really clean edges on all the curves, and also lighting translucent pieces more from the back than the front makes them really light up.
It's really, really beautiful. All right, London Bridge Bricks. And oh, by the way, Greg from London Bridge Bricks is going to be joining us on an upcoming stream.
Yay.
I believe the Sunday after Easter. So in 2 weeks, he's going to be joining us on one of our Sunday shows. So super excited to have him on as a guest. Like, that's going to be a lot of fun. The decorative fish are an awesome piece. Of course, our Queen of Links has found it already.
Yay!
And now there will be a run on Bricklink for the fish. Okay. And we'll get a couple of views of this.
Fish in multiple colors.
I know. It's really, really good. I wanna make a fountain with them. Because unfortunately, we did not get to participate in this week's challenge because
we had a super busy week.
Life happened, including going back out in the world and starting things. Sort of, yeah. Doing some work. But there you go. All right. Those fish also come in some trans colors. Ooh, very good. Whoa, this is fantastical. So this is, now we're getting back around. This is Andrew and Julia Hornberger. And I'm going to go back to that description if I can find the paper. What happened to the other paper? Oh, there it is. And I know I read it before, but we're going to read it again.
Yes. Now I see what you were talking about.
While not exactly complete because the pieces needed are currently occupied in other builds, please use your imagination to see and hear the water from these fountains cascading into the lily pond below.
I can see it and hear it.
And you know what this makes me think of?
What?
Mary Blair.
Yes! It's so funny. Immediately I thought Small World.
Small World. Yep.
And you went to Mary Blair. My favorite part of this whole thing is this... the cone on top of the scallop shell, just that whole shape that happens at the top.
Let's
there.
take a look.
Really
and it's funny,
nice.
many people are being reminded of other things as well. Basha's Garden of Earthly Delights.
Oh,
Spot Magic Ninja says it reminds them of the Atlantis theme. Hey, Rob Ketcherside, how's it going? Welcome.
Well, this is definitely a friendlier version of the Garden of Earthly Delights. I
Yes.
like those complex arch structures make me think of that.
But it really, really does. It really, really does make me think of Mary Blair. It's like the first thing I thought of. It's just that great geometry. Minifig Chicken says reminds her of the Zora in Zelda. I think that's great when you get a piece that is like interpreted by different people as reminding them of different things. I just think that's so fascinating.
Well, it just resonates, and people want to find meaning behind that.
It's beautiful.
It's pretty. It's light. I think the contrasting colors of the flowers really add a lot of spark.
Yeah, and the jewels are great, like on the top as well. Well, just lovely.
There's almost like, you know that sound of wind chimes? I could hear like the splashing water and like wind chimes, almost like an elven, soundtrack.
That it also makes me think of that a little bit.
What's that like Galadriel's?
Lord of the Rings. Yep. Yeah, right. It's got a Lord of the Rings feeling to it. Very cool.
Galadriel's garden.
London Bridge Brick says something Greek Roman temple about it. Totally true.
Right, you tapped into something with this piece.
All right. So, and folks, speaking of tapping, don't forget to tap that like button below the video if you're enjoying the show today. And you
it's
can
right down there.
Tap that subscribe button if you wanted, which would be awesome too. All right.
Now this looks pretty real. I gotta say.
I gotta say that this is one of the more realistic ones that I've seen. So let's. This is from. Oh, okay. I see. So things got mixed up and out of order. But
I recognize this fountain.
Yes. So this is the one that Peter did earlier.
Yeah.
The one that he said that all the people in it, with all the people running around in it. Apologies that they got out of order.
But I see the tables and the plants and that you could actually get in the fountain.
Very nice. I love all the crazy outside stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Peter's reference photo. Very, very good. All right. Nice. Okay.
One of my favorite pieces in Lego. I haven't found much use for it yet, but I so want to make things with these giant gears.
So WGJL Builds says, for the Water Features Challenge, I made a fountain. I used gears for the water, and I tried to make it symmetrical. I hope you like it. It's very cool. You know, we love that gear. Yep.
Yeah, and they're very efficient.
No worries, Mermaid. We know what a big job this is.
Yeah, no worry at all.
Hey, Squid Kid, how's it going? Good to see you.
Oh,
right this looks fantastic.
Well, you succeeded in symmetry.
Absolutely.
That's so cool. I love the silhouette of this. And in this case, the gray background is similar to the foreground object, but I could just imagine walking up to this and being tiny size and the sun's going down in the background. It's a really great shape.
And I just wanted to go back again and just show this, because I know some people are surprised that this Lego piece exists. And yes, it's a gear. It's called a splat gear.
Yep. And they make it in multiple colors.
Multiple colors and multiple sizes.
We saw it in, was it in the, it's not in the pop-up party bus.
It's in the pop-up party bus.
And also there's Friends sets where they use it to make figures dance.
Well, this was a piece that I wish we would have had when we did our IKEA thing.
Yeah.
To have at the bottom, because we just didn't have them in this color. I would have absolutely used them, but really cool. In Trolls sets, says John Luttrell.
Oh, cool.
Very cool. All right. Ice skating rink, gift with purchase had them as well. Cowboy Cornado says the police station has green ones for the trees. Wow. All right. There you go.
They're everywhere.
Well, I think you did a fantastic job, WGJL. Excellent build, excellent symmetry, excellent use of pieces.
Nice. I like there's inverse curves on this. You've got clips and bars.
Really, just great. A nice color palette. Oh.
Yay, side by side.
Oh.
Now, is this... at first, I would think this is Moto because it's got a Technic figure.
So this is from Wilfred.
Hi, Wilfred.
And here's a typically Parisian Wallace water fountain made with the green bricks I have in less than an hour from idea to picture. That is, so now, Wilfred, I'm hoping that you can tell us, so is this something that you see a lot of in Paris? Are there like multiples of these fountains around? It's really, really cool.
I like the interpretation in bricks.
Yeah, I love the interpretation in bricks. It's actually a really great, you like got the shape down. I especially love the top of it.
Now, am I mistaken, or is there some upside down building that... Oh no, those are green ice cream cones.
Yes, and Wilfred says, yes, they are everywhere. So, really cool. And again, like, I am loving everybody's interpretations of real life things. Like, like there were people that made like really fantastical imaginative fountains, and then we've seen a lot of reference photos and people building real life items, which is just fantastic.
One thing I'm so taken by in Paris is the public facilities, whether it's a lamppost or a fountain or a garbage can. Lampposts are especially one of my favorite things in Paris.
Yeah, they're really, this is really lovely, and I love the color of it, too. Just so good. And the fact that you built that in an hour, super impressed. And then, Devo Brick says, I love the pose of the fig. It seems so natural. It does, actually. Really, that's really, really cool. Oh, and Jake is pointing out that the characters, I think somebody asked if it had an eye patch. She's wearing sunglasses.
Got it.
So there you go. All right.
I like those figures. Where do we... Oh, they're the arms on my on these old astronauts are like those Technic figures. I just realized that.
Oh yeah, the little click hinges. All right, so this is from
those guys.
Lana Zaccardi. And Lana says, Lana's water feature is a water park inspired by Sesame Place, an amusement park in Pennsylvania. But you better beware, a dangerous water monster is currently attacking. Fortunately, Super Sewer Baby was nearby in his flame-throwing shuttle.
This is an epic piece.
It is. It's really great. There's so much detail here. Look at this.
I think this piece would really stand out on tables at a convention. Like, the creature is so fun, and the water park is so colorful.
Well, I love the barrel with like the water coming out on the top. This great little Friends piece. Oh, and there's a baby, of course, going down the water slide. I do not suggest sending your baby down a water slide, people. Just
maybe not. Well, the crab will catch her. Gently. And look, there's a brush from the car wash or from the
from the
street sweeper.
street sweeper. And look, there's more of those rocket pieces used, and I
Ooh.
love this big pink arch. What is that?
What is this crazy printed tile or
what is this printed piece
column
here? You
there?
can't see what I'm pointing at, but the one with the rainbow and the clouds, because I need like 8,000 of those.
It's on lower left next to Super Sewer Baby.
Wow, it's really, really fantastic. Wow, very cool.
Oh, well, Monica Berry says, Kevinator says it might be one of the super babies, so going down the slide would be, okay, with superpowers.
Would be enough. And there's Super Sewer Baby in the flamethrower to fight the monster. And I just want to go back a minute. Let's take a look. Let's take a closer look at that monster.
I love the monster. With the claws.
Well, it reminds me of a blue version of Gossamer.
Oh, yeah.
Such interesting monsters.
Monsters are the most interesting people.
Yeah, this is, I love the little monster, and the eyes are so expressive, too. Those are great tiles. We
Does
need
he
to get a
say
hold of
my
those.
stars?
Yes,
He
my
does.
stars. And he gives them a whole outfit with, gives them, multiple different, 1940s style hairdos. Which
It's like a little flip.
hilarious. Oh, my goodness. And there's I see that there's also lots of other babies enjoying the park, which,
Super fun.
is not a surprise somehow. Awesome. Really fun.
Uh-oh, Greebling Wizard spied Grogu in there, too.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to go on a mystery trip to see if we can find him. So this is from Rob Zaccardi. Rob's water feature is one of his favorite parts of Epcot in Disney World. It includes both the jumping fountains and the upward shooting fountain from the Imagination Park. Included is a reference photo of the jumping fountain. Oh, now
We love Epcot.
I know this makes me think of our 5-year anniversary when we went. And you had never been before, so
Nope.
Epcot was like a whole new thing for you.
I'd never been to Florida before.
It's true. It's true. Which is okay. So I can say that because I'm from there. But I love the one of my favorite water expressions of water in this is the windshields, like the windscreens, right?
A sheet of water coming down.
Yeah, it's really fantastic, and I love all the use of the trans blue pieces. Just
The tiling up here on the right is really nice too.
Great tiling, great use of pieces.
Street
love
lamps.
the lamp posts. Yep. And then I believe here's our reference photo of the jumping water. All right.
Oh, right. Of course, it jumps from one pool to the next.
Right. Exactly. So let's go back and take a look a little closer up.
Right. It's jumping right over her. She's walking under it.
And Brickanista says, I haven't been there into Epcot in a while, and this is a great reference. Yeah, it's really, really fantastic. And I love the red, the red squares to make the red outlines.
Make them pop.
Because if you just used a round, you wouldn't actually see the edges.
That's right.
So I think that's really, really clever.
The ever-present garbage cans. There's garbage cans everywhere.
There are.
Anything down, and there's always someone sweeping up, even though there's garbage cans everywhere.
It's true. Yeah, and Wilfred says, yes, the windshield has multiple uses. Use more windshields, people. I agree. I 100% agree. All right. And I think that actually brings us back to the beginning.
To the start.
Wow, what another fantastic challenge.
I'll be right back, Flynn.
Uh-oh, did you... The jumping water seems to have affected all of us. Anyway, so, gosh, we're going to have to do... what can you say? I just wanted to say thanks everybody for coming today. We're about to announce the new challenge. I just want to remind everybody, if you're new, please subscribe to the channel. If you're not new, please like the stream today. See, stream, water, it all kind of goes together. And I'm gonna wait. I'll wait for Richard to come back to announce the next challenge. But I did want to remind you one more time. Last time, I promise I won't say it again. But we are, this Sunday is our 1-year anniversary of the show. We've been streaming for 1 year on YouTube as of Sunday. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and put up the emails now. So we are asking for everybody by, like, not everybody, but whoever wants to, by Saturday, tomorrow night at midnight Pacific time, to please send in any anecdotes from the show, thoughts that you have about the 1 year. We will take short video clips. We will take photographs, and you can send them to Flynn at TrickyBricks.com. I'm going to go through the emails. So you can find us on Instagram, creeping in on 10K followers at TrickyBricks. You
3K,
can...
That is so many people.
10K followers.
10K?
Yes.
That's more than
Flynn
I thought.
at TrickyBricks.com. Oh no, it went by. Flynn at TrickyBricks.com. If you want to send a snail mail, Flynn and Richard, P.O. Box 11517, Oakland, California, 94611. And really the important thing in all of that was the one that I just completely missed, and that was my email, Flynn at TrickyBricks.com. That's where you can send all of your thoughts for Sunday's show. Okay? So... Hey, Kyler Storm, thank you so much for liking the stream. Really appreciate that. And welcome, by the way. I don't think we've seen you here before. Everybody, please give a big Tricky Bricks welcome to Kyler Storm. Thanks for joining us. Very cool. Can't wait to see what everybody, if you do any builds or whatever too, please feel free to send those in, and we will be showing them and reading them and all of that on Sunday.
Hey, speaking of builds, what's our new challenge?
Well, first, speaking of builds, I wanted to say fantastic work, everybody,
really.
on this challenge. Just really, really, really cool.
I think they were expressive, really unique. I love the recreations of actual fountains.
So we are doing something a little different. Well, not a little different. We've been kind of teasing this for a little while, but we are finally going to actually do it. This week's challenge is a 2-week free build challenge.
Build whatever you like.
Build whatever you want. You have 2 weeks this time. 2 weeks. And I know that there are a lot of other challenges happening, like on the internet, and a lot of people are doing things. People are getting vaccinated. Things are starting to open back up again, and time
busier.
I know, like, we are busier. I know all of you are busier. So we thought it would be fun to do another 2-week free build. So it's whatever you want. If you want a mosaic, if you want a 3-dimensional, if you want to build a bust of something, if you want to build a real world object, a micropolis, whatever you want, but you've got 2 weeks. So
stop motion movie, car.
Yeah, stop motion works, absolutely. And you know, we may be doing more of these 2-week builds as time goes on and things open up again.
Well, we want to be flexible. People's schedules are changing. Our schedules are changing.
Yeah, and who knows, the show schedule might change at one point, some point. Oh, well, you know what? I wanted to share
We're feeling good about this.
What?
The Wednesday, Friday, Sunday thing is working well.
Yes, but I will say this about this next challenge. I would like to see... Oh, Debo Bricks, you guys are awesome. I would like to see if we could make this one coming up, especially since it's, you know, going to be not too long after our 1-year anniversary. I want to see if we could make this the challenge with the most entries that we've ever had.
Oh, that would be great.
I think the most entries we've ever had was something around, like, I think 38 or 40 entries. Mm-hmm. I want to see if we can get more than that.
Take part.
Crossing fingers. So take part, tell people, and we'll be spreading the word on social media and all that stuff. I'm actually gonna start promoting this on Instagram, which is not something that I do very often, but I thought it would be fun.
I don't know what I'm gonna build, but it's gonna move in some way.
Check out this awesome vintage piece I got yesterday, you guys. It's a black manta ray. Now, I know there's a new manta ray now, but Check this out. Very, very excited about this. It's a really cool piece. And then I'm gonna, let's see. I had some other pieces. I got this.
See how I am, Flynn? Immediately, I was like, what could we do if we had 200 of those?
That's always the way, isn't it? I also got some... oh, here it is. Okay. I want to show you guys this because this is, before we go, this is truly now when this piece came out, this was for in a Friends set. It was on. We actually remarked on it at the time.
Yep.
And I finally got my got a copy of it. Now I'm putting it on the Genie from video because that's what I have close to me. But I want you to check out. I want you to check out this hairpiece. All right, because this is crazy. Check out this, and I'm gonna try and get.
I still am not quite sure what's going on there.
Okay, check out this crazy hair. So this side, right? It's like kooky. It's got some curls on it, but the other side is completely like combed down flat and pulled back into a tiny bun at the back.
I can't tell. Either she is so cool she's wearing her wig sideways, or it's like a sideways grandma mullet. I can't decide what it is.
But see, but it's not a mullet because she has long hair. It's pulled back into a bun on the one side.
But she's a grandma.
But then the other side, I don't know, like, did the other side just like fly out of the bun? I don't know what, but
I don't know, like she's doing one of this, like she does the tango and you turn one way and it's grandma and you turn the other way and it's...
That's very Victoria of you.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the most
a minifigure playing a minifigure, pretending to be a minifigure.
Pretending to be a mini
doll. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Brickter Victoria.
Oh, no!
Right on.
Wow.
Sorry,
You're full of it today.
I'm sorry, I am.
Yeah, so anyway, I gotta find a use for this thing because
cool.
it's ridiculous and weird.
Yeah, I can't quite figure it out.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that is truly and I've seen a lot of like minifig hair pieces, but that one takes the cake for like just the weirdest.
Well, I want to see it in purple.
Ooh, yes, I want to see it in purple too. So, all right. Anyway, thank you everybody so much for joining us today. Thank you for all of your awesome submissions to this week's challenge. Please do join us on Sunday for our... Yes, we now need to do a Brickter Victoria vignette. It's true.
I was thinking it.
I think after we're done, I think I'm gonna have to do that. I think maybe 2-week build.
Maybe.
Just saying. Anyway, yes, our next challenge is a 2-week free build. You have 2 weeks to build whatever you want. Impress us. Let's see what you can do. Really just like open it up and let's see what you can do. Let's try and make this the biggest challenge yet. We'll see you on Sunday for our 1-year anniversary show. Don't forget to send any anecdotes, clips, thoughts, whatever to Flynn at
TrickyBricks.
Flynn at TrickyBricks.com. I don't know what I'm doing.
That was a close one. You barely escaped.
I did barely escape. Anyway, thanks everybody so much for joining us. And and also too, if you are interested, we do have a Discord server. We also have a link tree, which I'm sure maybe our minifig chicken put in the chat. We have a link tree. If you want to join our Discord server, you can do so from our link tree. And also on the Discord server, you can find out about the different collabs that Tricky Lug is doing. There's actually one coming up, a Let's Go Camping collaboration, which we will talk about more on the show on Sunday.
So much Lego fun to have.
So much Lego fun to have. Hey, Brickscene, how's it going? Good to see you. I just want you to know I am slowly packing up that Old Trafford for you. But man, that is... I've been like trying to divide it up into bags so that like all the bags have the same color of brick in them, and it's taking longer to take it apart than to build it.
So,
like
right.
It's a big take apart, I gotta say. Anyway, just wanted to let you know that it's that is working on that. But I know you just showed up and we're just about done. Oh yes, Monica Berry wants to remind everybody we have moved the next Tricky Lug meeting to the 10th of this month. As you know, next weekend is Easter weekend, so I think we're going to be moving things.
It's okay,
Is Logan. Logan is a very vocal dog, and he actually has, like, like dream whimpers. Like he starts like mini barking. It's really fun. It's very cute, I gotta say, but it always makes me sad when I hear it. It's like, oh, little guy.
But that's like a sequel to a movie, like
It is.
like Neuromancer 3, the Dream Whimper.
Wow. All right. On that note, thanks everybody for joining us.
Sorry.
And until next time, be sure to stay safe, stay healthy, keep washing those hands, keep wearing that mask, get that vaccine as soon as you can.
I'm almost eligible.
You are almost eligible as of next week. And we will see you next time.
Bye everyone. Happy building.